that I went to see that band Train. I wound up getting to know the drummer in Train because, I got to know him and then interviewed him on Gig Gab and got to know him more. And he invited Lisa and I out to a show the other night. It was my first time seeing Train. It will not be my last. They are a fantastic band live. And when I know you've seen them, Pat Monahan, their singer, he has his own version of what I think Sammy Hagar has, where he makes you feel like, even if you know he's going to do it, you still believe it, that this is the best night of the tour. You're the best audience that they've ever played for. This is the best that the band has ever played. There's something special, and you're getting to experience it. And I've seen Pat Monahan once. I'm guessing he does this all the time. Maybe the other night was the magic night. Right. I could tell. But I've seen Sammy countless times, and I actually just saw him a week and a half ago, and he did the same thing. And I laughed when he started doing it because I've seen him do it many times before, and yet I still believed it.
Works. Yep.
Right.
Yep. We're going to see him, I don't know, next week or the week after, but out here at our local amphitheater. I just love the guy. And it's a skill that they must learn over time, the lead singers, and to be able to make you special. When we start talking about that, I was thinking, how do you the similar skill is making your customer feel that way, right? Where
is it a different skill? I think it's the same thing.
Yeah, I guess it's the same.
I'm Sammy's customer. I'm Pat's customer.
True. Yeah. And so how that, making your customer feel like they're the most important, you're handling them the absolute best you ever can. What just a hack that if you can pull it off and personalize what you're doing, or, yes, you have to give great service. Yes, you have to, but there's ways to address everyone that you interact with at your business that they're going to feel special. And man, if you can pull that off, it's keys to the kingdom.
Well, I think part of it is that in the moment you have to believe it. And so there has to be something about it that is special to you. And
you as the deliverer of
as the deliverer.
Yeah,
right?
Okay.
So, I mean, I certainly treat my customers this way, right?
Sure.
Each of them is special to me.
Yeah.
And when I'm interacting with them in that moment, they are my most important customer. This is simply true. I'm not thinking about somebody else. I'm here focused on you. And therefore, it's really easy for me to convey to them, both explicitly but also implicitly with body language and focus and all of those things, that I'm here. Like, I'm present. And I think that's a big part of it, is that being present, like that. Paying attention.
Yep. And I think you can even do it via email, because you're interacting so much online and answering questions email. But we talk a lot about using templated responses, whether it's a text expander type app or Help Scout, service that you're running all your customer service through. One of the things I see over and over is, I love the templates. I love that, but you still can personalize it, because when your customer writes into you, they always something that they're going to mention, like this. So it's paying attention to the personal things. So you can even add a personal comment or an emoji to the template. So when they get it back, it's like, you feel, hey, Shannon, hey, I'm so sorry on Thursday, this, that, whatever. And then boom, there's the template stuff. But you have personalized it in such a way that, like, even in social media, what I find is people are in such a hurry, replying, using their name in the reply is huge, because I think it causes them to kind of stop. Like in DMs, it's like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But if you start saying, hey, Dave, it just connects you emotionally much more, that you're like, oh, this person is recognizing me. They're not
paying attention to me.
Paying attention. Yeah. Value, right? They're giving value and that kind of stuff. So those guys do a great job, because they're doing it to thousands of people at a time. Maybe they have an ideal customer profile too, where they're just singing to one person that they've developed over their, career. But you can do it too. I think I think it's definitely.
I think
doable.
we all have it in us. I think some of us are just innately better at it. Some of us have spent time to develop it, and some of us can spend time to develop it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's worth slowing down to do it. I'll give you an example of how not to do it. I've had a warranty issue with a little refrigerator in my house, and people have kind of been dilly-dallying around. They have to come back out again. And instead of calling or emailing and asking us which dates work, they just sent a text and says, the text will be there on August 14th between 9 and 5. I was like, well, that doesn't work for us, right? And you can automate it as much as you want, but it's like, hey, here's a few open spots. I mean, it's so easy to do with your calendar.
Even if they can't, even if they want to do exactly what they're doing, right? Like offering you one time, instead of saying the tech will be there, then ask.
Yes.
We have August 14th booked for you.
Would this work?
Would that work? That's it, because it's going to elicit the same response. Yeah. You're either going to say great or no.
Yeah. And at this point, I'm like, why would they, I forwarded it to my wife. I'm like, well, they're scheduling me without even talking to me. You know, it's not disrespectful. It's a lost opportunity. It's presumptive, and it's a lost opportunity to connect with, so slow down or be smarter as you're operating. That's the thing, and how you're addressing everybody, and personalize it, man. Make them feel important and special and valued.
That's it. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Just think about focus on them. We talk about spotlighting versus I can't remember the term that we use, the multitasking, right?
Oh yeah. Yes.
So don't do that. Just spotlight. When you're dealing with someone, deal with them.